Hello everyone, I'm Danganronpa,
And I'm Mama.
and welcome back to our Danganronpa playthrough. And in the previous part, Chihiro died, right as we were starting to get more attached to her. So now we're gonna have to go and investigate with Mr. Byakuya over here. So I'm guessing what we should do first is just investigate all around the crime scene.
Yeah.
There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Yes, we can definitely see that, Makoto. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. And now we got to do that as one of our trick bullets. I think we can also go ahead and interact with from this right here. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. The word bloodless is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it, bloodless? The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Let's see if we can investigate the body itself. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Alright, what do you have to say, Byakuya? If you have to talk, you have time to start investigating.
Can you look at the words bloodless?
Yeah. He just asked what's the meaning behind it.
Oh.
Let's see what Sakura has to say.
I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still, I still think she came here on her own by choice.
What makes you say that?
She has been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to be strong.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps. Hiro or myself, usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoided it?
Although we did invite her to join us more than once, she never did show up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However, perhaps it's difficult for me to imagine she would ever come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do that by herself. She needed the support of others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else?
It's a possibility, I think.
Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullets. Alrighty, and let's see what Mundo has to say. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Because cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. And now Mondo's account has been added. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you are satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up in with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yeah?
Yeah, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
I'm being late.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But, am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to snip out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to this. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yeah.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole? But in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So, sweetie. Just listening to you made me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
That's fun.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on.
Bugle Boy called Chihiro dude.
Yeah, he did.
And I think they switched the locker rooms because of that girly poster.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I think Buglehead did it.
We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Oh boy, what do we have? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No way, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Hall e-handbooks have been added to this report.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey.
Making me angry! Now I'm really angry!
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But
That's impossible!
if I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. But even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Think so. Either way, something about it still bothers me. And it looks like we're going to find out more about this investigation in the next part, so we will see you then.